And this is very different from your past movies. Why did you decide na mag-love Diaz?
I was very inspired producing for Love in 2015, 2016 with Hele. I was introduced to a style of filmmaking that I related to so much, which was something called transcendental cinema, and I studied it ever since 2015 up to now, and finally I had the courage to take it on, to treat my next film along those transcendental lines. And it's a passion project for me, very different from my past films, but this is really who I am today as a filmmaker. I feel as a person. This is my voice.
Starting to be Love Diaz na rin?
No naman, I don't think you could ever Love Diaz is a master. I mean, by no means am I I'm still his student and he's my mentor, but it's more of learning the style and putting my own take, putting my own voice in it, because I really believe every filmmaker needs to have a voice. You can always have inspirations, and definitely Love is an inspiration, but I hope with Mañanita I was able to take that inspiration and make it my own. Parang ganun.
So after this ba magiging long na rin ang mga films mo?
Not necessarily. Of course, I as also a studio owner, I own 1017p. I have to also balance.
Yes.
There's a business side to it, and you would be ignorant if you ignored that part. So I was hoping and praying that I could do a film like this, but I had to wait. Right? I had to do Siargao, First Love, and then with the success of my company, with the success of my films, I was able to put some money aside to do a passion project. But definitely 100%, I gotta go back to doing something a little bit more accessible.
Yes.
Something along the Siargao lines, along that stuff like that. So definitely I'm not ignoring that part of cinema.
At least nagawa mo na tong passion project.
Yeah, at least I gotta do this
Yun
passion.
yun,
And then maybe after 2 or 3 more films, magpa-passion project a little bit. Maybe in another 5 years, we'll see.
What made this a passion project?
Like I said,
because it's like a love,
I guess
hindi talaga for everyone.
Exactly, because we understand obviously the style of filmmaking of a Love Diaz, of an Ozu, Tarkovsky is not for a wide audience.
Yes.
It's very niche, but it was a treatment I fell in love with. That's why I said I needed to at least try to treat my film like this. But yeah, it's definitely not for everyone. I'll tell you that right now. It's for a specific audience.
It's something that you really wanted to do. That dapat magawa
parang
mo.
ganun. Parang it was my ambition, as we were talking about in the Presscon. I was ever since I got introduced to the style in 2015. It took me 4 years to finally, of course, find funding, take the courage to do something like this. That's why it was my passion project. Because if I were to tell you who I am, I would say I am Mañanita. That's really who I am, right? As in, that's 100% personal. All my films are personal. But of course, may collaborations ako, all right? Especially when you're looking for an audience. But Mañanita was really 100% a film I was able to do for myself, a film about me. Parang ganun. So yeah, exciting. Parang if I'm
It's
the only
about
one,
you?
parang about parang my style as a filmmaker, parang ganun. Not naman about me personally, but parang
This is you.
It's just who I am. It's my voice. So, but yeah, I'm definitely not going to ignore the business side of things, and we'll still be producing and directing films for a wider audience.
So, Love wrote the script.
Rob wrote the screenplay. Yeah, he wrote the screenplay. 8 pages long. And
8 pages lang.
8 pages lang. So
Na-obvious naman talaga sa film, dinaan mo sa mga songs di ba?
that's why that was a treatment that I came up with because I wanted the songs to be a part of the story. So I hope you can appreciate the soundtrack, because those are some beautiful songs that we chose, and hopefully the lyrics also speak to you. Like I said earlier, Mañanita is a film that I hope will serenade you, a film that will sing to you, and hopefully you leave the theater a little bit more inspired.
Tama rin sa title, because Mañanita means singing talaga involved.
Serenade,
diba?
it means to serenade, to sing.
Okay, Direk, ano yung gusto mong makuha ng Pinoy audience from your film?
I think for me naman in general is that there are other forms of cinema out there. There are alternative genres, alternative treatments. If we understand cinema, there's many styles, and I'm here just to kind of introduce hopefully another style, something that they can also appreciate, and that they can see and appreciate what I was trying to do, and hopefully through the music, through the story, that kind of will speak to them in their own little way. But yeah, I just do hope that maybe for once a year that you will choose something alternative, and maybe it can be Mañanita.
So magiging ano mo na yun, Direk, na once in a while, you'll do something different from what you do.
Definitely.
No,
I think, yeah. Because like I said, there's the business side, right? So you gotta do the films where you kind of have an audience in mind. You know, you kind of collaborate. Of course, still be personal, but
once in a while,
you want to do something for yourself. So definitely, when will that be? I don't know. It could be another 4 or 5 years, but definitely you need to balance.
And ano yung naiisip mo na medyo different?
Well, I have 2 scripts that I've written. Actually, I wrote 2 scripts just in the past year. One is a little bit friendlier than the other, obviously, but both. Every film I do naman is personal. It depends, I guess, on the degree of how personal it is.
I mean, yung medyo parang feeling mo medyo parang ganitong level.
Oh well,
na different.
no. Maybe another 2 to 3 years or 3 to 4 years, but I won't. I still have a company to manage, and I still have the business side to respect.
Yeah, pero may idea ka na for that next.
I do have
next
some.
Mañanita.
I do have some ideas. Or I do have some ideas. Story concepts lang, nothing yet written, but I do have ideas, definitely.
So anong genre naman yun?
If there's something right now that actually I actually wrote it. If it's something gonna be along the lines of Mañanita experimental, that it's a film about my experiences in the industry, my observations. I've been a filmmaker for 13 years, so I've observed a lot of things, from being a young filmmaker to now, and I've kind of written my observations about the industry. So something along those lines.
It's kinda your love letter to the industry.
Could be, yeah.
Parang ganun.
That's right. But parang how I see the industry, and
Oh, wow.
I've written something, and see, maybe I need to write more pa. Maybe I need to experience more pa. So, but yeah, that's probably the next one if I could choose.
Oh, apparently talagang getting personal and personal.
Yes,
No?
definitely.
Wow.
All right, thank you.
Mag-invite ka na direct sa...
Yeah, so please guys, on December 4 in Philippine cinemas, Mañanita, of course, with Bella Padilla, a 10:17 Viva collaboration. Please support the film and hope to see you in cinemas December 4. Thank you guys.
Thank you.